A moment of silence for the dead, the wounded, and the missing. Church bells rang alongside the Muslim call to prayer. For a few moments at least, this deeply divided and broken nation came together. Lebanon remembered a moment that changed the lives of so many people. It's been a week since the explosion at Beirut port destroyed lives and homes. Just meters from the blast site, people gathered to demand justice and accountability.
All those in power knew about the explosives at the port and they risked the lives of the people. There should be an international investigation because we don't trust the Lebanese investigations.
Lebanese authorities, including the president, knew there was a large stockpile of ammonium nitrate at the port. But the 10 firefighters who died in the blast were not aware of the risks when they were sent to put out a fire of unknown origin.
We're up against incompetence, we're up against corruption, we're up against all that system that got us where we are today. And it's the whole system that is wrong, it's the whole system that is flawed. We won't bury our dead before we bury their corruption, before we bury them.
The blast deepened an already dire economic crisis, which pushed half of Lebanon's 5 million people into poverty. Aid agencies are distributing food and medicine, filling the void left by a government that has long failed to provide basic services. The state is close to bankruptcy.
This is all the report from the doctor and the hospital. No one supports me. That's why. I lost my job first, and I lost my home, and I lost my car from the explosive.
Private hospitals were owed billions of dollars by successive governments, which left the public sector ill-equipped and underfunded.
I just want to say to the international community, if you can help the institutions that really were substituting the country and the government's role towards its people, it would be a very interesting step.
The government has now resigned, though it will remain as a caretaker administration until a new cabinet is formed.
These people want what they call an independent salvation government, but there are others who still support a sectarian system that they believe protects them. They want a national unity government that will bring back the same political elite.
That is what people fighting for a new country fear. They have the will, but not the tools to bring change. French President Emmanuel Macron is leading an international initiative to solve the crisis. He says Lebanon needs fundamental change and a new political order. He didn't elaborate. Zeina, Khodr, Jazeera, Beirut.